Welcome to yet another video on my channel, and today's video is about self-love. Today's video is about what is self-love. Let's break it down. Self, right? Self is the person, it's the body, it's you, person behind watching this video. And love, many people have different definitions of love. I think I'm going to define love as infinity, as abundance, as higher frequency. And so, what is self-love, right? The way I see self-love is taking responsibility for your body and knowing that we are here to experience the most freedom we've ever had in our lives. See, we live in a society that is codependent on other people. We live in a society that has misconstrued the definition of what love is to be finite, to be conditional, to be at a certain point. And more as I live my life, I'm seeing that this is all just a construct of the mind. What exists is this, the body. What exists is other people, of course. And what we need to realize is that we're free here on the planet. We're free to do whatever it is that we want to do. And but not many people know this. I know it was me along my journey where I wasn't questioning my life. I wasn't questioning the things that I was doing. I wasn't questioning my relationships, my job, my condition, my internal condition. And for the longest time, I felt like there was someone out there that needed to give to me something in return for whatever it was that I was giving. And here I am now, 26 years old, and still that person or thing or whatever it may be has still not yet come into my life. And the only thing that is still there is the reflection of myself looking back at myself. And so when that happened, that's when I started to ask myself, whose responsibility is it to heal this? See, we live in a society that wants to, of course, understand all of this, right? Everything is just so like, how, why, where, what? And of course, it's really overwhelming to just be inside of a body and not really know what we're here to do. And this is scary stuff. I know it was for me. For me, it was the scariest thing to be like, what is it that I'm here to do? I have no idea. And more, I'm realizing that what I need in my life, and not even need, because need is really just a word of lack, but what it is that I'm here to do is to share love and share a space of free expression. See, I made this channel not to tell you that I'm right or to tell you that my beliefs are the right beliefs that you should be believing, or to tell you that your beliefs are wrong. Actually, quite the contrary. This channel, I'm making it because of self-love. I'm making it so that I am holding my space. I'm holding a space for myself to hold my truest expression. Because for the longest time, living in the matrix, living in society, in the Maya, in the illusion, more and more I'm seeing that this is not a space for me to hold my truest expression. It's not a space where, even if I were to truly express whatever it is that I'm saying or feeling, people are going to judge, people are going to backfire, they're going to question, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And not that this is a bad thing. I really feel that nothing is truly good or bad. It's really the eye of the beholder. It's really the perception of that person. But more so, this space, this society was a space where that was not serving me anymore. For the longest time, it felt like I was out of place. And baby man, now that I'm here out in nature, it feels like I'm in place. It feels like I can do anything. It feels like everything is possible. And that's just what it feels. I would love for the viewers to just feel it for yourself, to see how you feel when you go out into nature by yourself. You don't need to be with anyone, but to go out into nature and to just see that this is available to us. So yeah, for the longest time I've been in this society that has not served me, and for the longest time I've believed that this is where I'm going to find the thing that's going to serve me for however many decades, and still not a space that has served me to this day. Maybe in little increments, but more and more I'm just realizing that self-love, that love, happiness, and that your life is truly your responsibility. It's truly what you make of it. And it's your decision to navigate yourself to where you find your equilibrium, where you find your balance, your peace. And this is what I'm doing more and more, is to come out into nature, into the free world, to where there's air and not confined by small spaces, and to really come out here and to activate your truest potential. Now I know that this video may sound like what I'm trying to tell you is to cut people off and to tell people, hey man, no, self-love, man, I'm gonna go do me, I don't need you. And I just want to say, no, that's not at all what my message is. In fact, what my message is to take responsibility to find your inner voice. See, because for the longest time, for me, I couldn't hear my inner voice. I couldn't hear my inner voice because there were so many other people that were imposing ideas onto me that weren't my own. And I'm going to put myself into this too. I was also a person that was imposing my ideas onto other people. And this is not how you find self-love. This is not how you find inner balance. Again, now, I don't think there's anything wrong with guidance. I do believe in guidance. I do believe that we do need people to help us, guide us when we are lost, because no one is an island. Just because I'm here out in nature doesn't mean that I don't have friends that I love. I don't have family members that I love. I don't have animals and pets that I love. But what self-love is really the opposite. It's really a place for you to recharge, find your inner voice, and to find who you are, so that when you go back into society, when you go back into hanging out with friends, or traveling, doing this stuff, you're coming from a more full version of who you are, and no one can shake that. When you know who you are, things start to happen for you. I know it's for me, like, now more and more, as I'm finding my inner voice, as I'm beginning to just recharge myself and go into nature and really see, like, hey, wait a second, let me take a minute to really listen to what it is that my voice is trying to tell me. And my voice is trying to tell me many things. Sometimes it's not even a voice. Sometimes it's a feeling. I know for me, in my past, sometimes I'll eat a certain food, tasted great or whatever, but then my stomach hurted. It's like, wait a second, is that really supposed to happen? It's your body telling you something. So basically, when I'm here really sharing with myself, because these videos is a version of self-love for me. It's really a reminder for me to come back here into nature whenever I feel like things are not working out or things are not going my way. This video is really a reminder to myself and to other versions of myself out there, like my friends and stuff, to give from the overflow, to fill your cup so much that you begin to overflow, and from that overflow you can share. Because for me, for the longest time, what I was trying to do is, I had this idea of sharing in love and happiness up here, but down here it was dry, it was a drought. It was like trying to give from an empty bucket. And this is detrimental, because I know for me, as I was giving from an empty bucket, giving from a place of not being full, what happens is you develop codependency. You develop dependent tendencies, because now you need something from other people because you gave it away. So me now, what I'm trying to do, what I'm doing every single day, is filling my cup, is figuring out what fills my cup. I feel like everyone has different things as to what fills their cup. And for me, I'm realizing one way to fill my cup is to come out here into nature. And so I want to end this video with, what fills your cup? What makes you happy? What makes you want to go to sleep and you can't even sleep because you are so excited to wake up in the morning that you lose sleep? That's what this is about. And what is it that makes you scream for joy, makes you passionate? And to follow that, to be discerning enough, be that person who loves yourself so much that you're gonna go find your inner voice, and you're not gonna let other people dictate this for you. So that's what I want to leave with this video here. Hopefully this video has inspired you in some way to look inward and find your inner voice. And I love you guys so much, and thank you very much for watching my video. And please, not even please, just love yourself. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.